Welcome back to another episode of Spiritual Court TV. Hopefully everybody is doing good, feeling well. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. I know these readings are coming on back to back. I just feel like the spirit realm is so full right now by way of downloads. And so I'm just here to be obedient. Let's just see what's going on. Remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. I just heard workplace drama. Workplace drama. Save the drama for your mama. Oh, your mama don't even want the drama. No, mama's like, I don't even want that drama. Don't save nothing for me. Clarify workplace drama. Show me these weird ass people. The devil, deal with the devil in the reverse. Okay, so somebody tried to sacrifice you. Somebody that is in the same line of work as you. The deal with the devil is in the reverse. Something about a contract, contractual agreement with a dark entity, a deal made with the devil for money, love, clout, initiation, fortune, something like that. This says soul for sale. Somebody signed in blood. Okay, let's get to it. All right. This smells like a destiny swap. Okay. Deals with the devil. Show me this person. Three of Pentacles. They made some type of deal, some type of collaboration. Workplace drama. Save the drama for your mama. King of Pentacles energy. Something was supposed to make somebody wealthy. Something like that. Those deals with the devil. You know, it's the details are so murky. It's so inconsistent. The wording is all over the place, you know? It's like you read the contract and you like, what? Yeah, 144 on the timer. So you tried to destiny swap with one of the 144,000, one of the chosen ones. Oh, at least you were shooting for the stars. At least you have good taste. Somebody's like, I want that destiny right there. That one, that's the only one. Okay, you got good taste, but you didn't know that you can't come for a chosen one's destiny. Clarify this deal with the devil. Self-sacrificing. Lord have mercy. Somebody sacrificed their own life to get yours? That's what I just heard. Show me this deal with the devil. This person is saying, I can't believe you're still alive. This person did everything to get you up out of here. Oh, wow. Their downloads are coming through real easy. Like, I can read their mind. Five of Swords, child. This person is sneaky, deceptive. Of course, you'd have to be. The Four of Swords, they're in bad health. Four of Swords in the reverse. Something they can't get out of. Something they can't get rid of. Four of Swords in the reverse. Clarify workplace, save the drama for your mama. Yeah, something was all bad. Like, you dummy. Like, I can't even make this up. You got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Lacking self-care. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Didn't get anything out of it. Okay. Emotionally unstable. Emotionally manipulative. Nine of Cups. Somebody was very pretentious. Assuming. While you were unassuming, somebody was very assuming. Somebody was too overly confident, too inflated. Their ego was inflated. Yeah, I can't make this up. Not as worse in the reverse. Somebody did something immediately. Like, you know, the thing about magic is, you know, there's rules to it, number one. You know, when you want to comfort somebody in the spirit realm, be that you calling down judgment over the situation or trying to invoke some type of karmic justice to be served, there's rules. You have spiritual laws that need to be adhered to, okay? And so I feel like this person rushed to judgment. The Knight of Swords in the reverse is like reckless behavior. It's like somebody impulsively doing something in a haste without thinking something through. It's almost like the devil sitting at the table with the devil, and the devil's like, okay, read the contract, and they're just signing their name. They're like, and they're not even looking at what they're signing. This is the energy. They were antsy. They were anxious. Nine of Swords in the reverse. They could have been gossiping about you. Workplace situation. The Hangman. Yeah, to sacrifice you. So somebody went into the devil and said, this is the person that I want to sacrifice, the Hangman. And so they went about drawing up some type of deal with the devil. sign their name in blood. This could have been for some type of initiation, fortune, or something like that. What's the Knight of Swords in the reverse? Somebody was speaking curses over you and your health. They wanted your cup to be empty. Nine of Cups. Somebody wanted you to be like them. Basically, sick, bedridden, overweight, unhealthy, something like that. Negative thinking. This person wanted to swap out like mental health to be healthy. This is what I'm hearing. To be like somebody who cares about themselves. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is somebody who's manipulative. Clarify this person. Yeah, look, the King of Swords in the reverse. This person was reckless. What seems to be the issue? All the cards are in the reverse. So now the devil has come to collect. Show me workplace drama. The Five of Wands in the reverse. Oh, wait a minute. So this could have been a collaboration of people that are amongst a workplace situation. Workplace drama. Save the drama for your mama. Your mama don't even want the drama. You out here dried out, messed up, tore up from the floor up. Five of Wands because you were jealous of somebody. Envious. Can you imagine? Here lies the dumbass that was so full of jealousy and envy that they basically bet it all. And they signed a deal with the devil without reading the fine print. The Five of Wands in a reverse. This is like competitive workplace energy. Clarify. This could be more than one person. Damn, they all messed up. All these cards are in the upright. And all their cards are coming out in the reverse. Spirit says yes. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. There's other people here. Show me these other people. There's other people here. This could have been a whole bunch of people. This could have been a whole bunch of people. Ten of Cups in the reverse. A whole community of people bound to the devil. So you got about 10 people? Show me the chosen one. The Page of Wands. You're getting a download. So you're getting information. You could have felt like somebody was trying to siphon your soul. Take your ideas. Take your soul. Take your ability to manifest. Something like that. The Knight of Swords in the reverse is like a lot of gossip too. A lot of convincing of other people. So this Queen of Cups in the reverse, she's the ringleader of some weak group of people that all work at the same place or they do the same thing. And they all decided to come up against you to try to sacrifice you. The Hangman, Five of Wands in the reverse, because they feel threatened by you. The Ten of Wands, the whole group is stressed out. The Page of Wands, because you've overcome some type of like death spell, gluttony spell, be fat as hell spell, like we want you to smell spell, like some type of weird ass energy. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ten of Cups in the reverse is like a whole group, a whole community. Clarify these people. The Two of Pentacles, they're trying to balance out this energy. They're trying to balance it out. How you gonna balance out a deal with the devil? You didn't read paragraph 3? Paragraph 3 said all or nothing, honey. All or motherfucking nothing. And in spiritual court says that the contract will stand up in spiritual court as Exhibit A for the dumbest damn spiritual criminals on the planet. You went after a chosen one. Clarify the chosen one. Yeah, look. They were trying to harvest off of your energy. It's a group of people that work with you. Whatever you do, whatever you did, workplace drama. I can't make this up. Now they all getting bad news. This is weird energy. Page of Wands in the reverse. They're getting bad news about their health. It's a whole group of people that's sick. So they could have tried to do death spells. What did you try to do to the chosen one? What did you try to do? The Eight of Cups. To get you to walk away. Obsessively, the devil. So to get you to walk away. To get you to walk away from your job. Clarify the chosen one. I just heard, we ain't going nowhere. I can't be stopped now. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You bitches is fried now. All of them sick. Goofballs. dumb stuff, goofy doofies, doofus 1, doofus 2, doofus A through Z, 1 through 10. The Hierophant, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords. These people are crazy. So you got the Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords in the Hierophant? Somebody wanted you to walk away from being the Hierophant? This is spiritual community. Oh, now the plot thickens. This is in the spiritual community. The Hierophant. You're a reader. Two of Swords. They wanted you confused, stuck, fat, and dead. Basically, they want you to shut up. They're gossiping behind the scenes. The Eight of Cups to get you to walk away. Clarify. You make them feel stupid. That's what I just heard. The Three of Cups, because you're being celebrated. So they don't like the fact that you do something, you do it well. The Hierophant, the Four of Pentacles, they wanted to harvest off of your abundance, but like get you to walk away. The way to do this was to get you to walk away. I just heard somebody was trying to prove a point. I just heard a point proven. Look at the two cards that just came out, man. The Tower and Judgment, big Scorpio energy. Damn. The Tower and Judgment. Whoa, you bring some type of, you know what, whoever you are, you bring towers. You bring death, you bring towers, you bring judgment. Because you are the Hierophant. You're being held to a higher standard of spiritual law, and you're loved by the universe. So much so that you got a bunch of people online. This could be online community. This could be other readers, to be quite honest. You know, I tried to steer away from like talking about fake readers and stuff like that. Honestly, can I be honest? I don't give a fuck about you bitches. I meant that with my whole soul. I really don't. I see what all of y'all are doing, and I don't even give a damn, because I feel like the shit that y'all doing behind the scenes, your life is already fried. Hold yourself accountable to that, okay? But I really try to steer away from it. But this is spiritual community. 10 of Cups in the reverse. They didn't want you to be celebrated. You could be new to your platform, whoever you are. You could be a new reader, but you got that sauce. You're spicy. You got flavor, okay? You could be a new reader. You know, when you come into the spiritual community, it's like everybody's senses go off. Like ding, 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 ding. Oh, there's a new reader out. Bitch, if you don't mind your business, it's that person's time. They're exactly where they're supposed to be. And if they're not, you will find out in time, because time tells all and energy never lies. This is spiritual community. Two of Swords. They wanted you to be confused about your destiny. Two of Swords, and choose another route. Eight of Cups, and walk away from your, I just heard platform. So this is online. This could also be offline too. This could be a whole like weird ass coven type shit that sees you as the Hierophant. The whole group is sick. What did they do with these deals with the devil? What did they do? They tried to stop you from being connected to your ancestors. The Seven of Wands are in the reverse. Somebody tried to curse your bloodline. They tried to make you feel like you were cursed. The Seven of Cups, it was an illusion. Like you didn't know what you were talking about. Like you weren't tapped in. You're coming up as the Hierophant. You talk directly to God. So this deal with the devil was really just, it was really, honestly, they did you a favor. I just feel like, okay. This may or may not be online, but I heard workplace drama. So this could be other practitioners. Breaking spiritual law, the Seven of Cups. They wanted to provoke you. Anything you do with the spirit realm right now, as it relates to this, you got every right to drag these bitches. You got the Queen of Wands. They're jealous of your confidence. You could be a fire sign, earth sign, something about your confidence, something about you speaking the truth. You could be a Libra. You could be a Cancerian. You could be a Scorpio, heavy Scorpio energy. But I feel like that's as we approach Scorpio season, or you could be a Scorpio or a Libra. Somebody could also be an Aries. I could be talking about a lot of high vibrational Hierophant readers in the public eye. Quite literally. Seven of Cups. They were projecting some illusion. Somebody wanted you to go. But they're all sick. Clarify, they're all sick. Yeah, they all sick. This is a destiny swap, tormenting, humiliation ritual. Everybody played their part. They all did different types of spell work. One of them wanted you overweight. One of them wanted you too tired. One of them wanted you lazy. One of them wanted you to choose a different path. Two of Swords, to be confused about your journey. Eight of Cups, to walk away from the Hierophant so that they could basically fulfill this contract with the devil. The Six of Swords in the reverse. They got something that ain't no cure for, and somebody's getting news about it. Page of Swords. Yeah, I can't make it up. I cannot make this up. You know, it's crazy because whatever work they did, they could have tried to attack your health, your wealth, your stealth, your energy, your vibrancy, your confidence, your beauty, whatever this is. It's over. You're coming out as the star, and you're coming out as temperance, somebody who's balanced. You're definitely in the public eye. I feel like I'm talking about a lot of high priestess. I feel like I'm talking about the real high priestess. And I'm always sensitive when I get to these topics because I know there's people that just doing like crazy stuff behind the scenes, but I always know that judgment comes right on time. That's a fact. So I'm not like preoccupied with it. But when it comes out like this, it's a whole bunch of them that are sick. Nine of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Somebody manipulated the whole group. You got the King of Swords in the reverse, the Knight of Swords. It was gossip, a lot of gossip, a lot of trying to curse you, hex you, project onto you. Seven of Cups. This was some type of humiliation ritual, enough that you would feel like, well, maybe this is not what I'm supposed to do. And you just walk away or go eat a whole stack of cakes and cookies and just get overweight. And this is not about body shaming, but somebody did a gluttony spell. Somebody wanted you lazy. Moon magic. Somebody wanted you lazy. Clarify. Now they're sending sympathy. The Four of Wands. Like, we're supposed to be a community. We're supposed to be the soul tribe. No, bitch, you've never been the soul tribe. Because you up here not doing the right damn thing. You're attacking one person, two people, however many people you attacking. But you're losing track of what the job is. That's your problem. That's these hoes' problem. I got to hand their ass to them real nice and easy, sleazy, nice and greasy. Because you did that shit so fast. You did it so quick. Y'all didn't even think. Y'all just rushed to judgment. A lot of manipulation, a lot of gossip. Yeah, look. They all sitting up looking stupid and dumb. Blowing up. Looking inflated. Four of Cups. If this was sickness and death that they sent you, then sickness and death is what's upon their head. And that's just what it is. My ancestors just said, we don't give a fuck. I'm going to just tell you straight up what I just heard. And you know, I'm not the kind of person to use curse words. It's just not my thing. I feel like my vocabulary is expanded. I mean, I pride myself on learning new words every day. But that's what I heard the ancestors say. We don't give a fuck. The Tower in Judgment, they about to wipe these bitches clean off the map. They can act like they don't know what it is. They can act like they don't know what it is, but they know what's going on. Show me the spiritual community. Now they sitting up looking dumb. It's something that they did in the past. Could have been 6 months ago. Could have been last year around this time. Yeah, look. And you're speaking the truth. So they're really pissed off. You're the Hierophant. You could be a Gemini on a platform. I feel like I know who I'm talking about. I feel like you got a large following. I'm channeling one particular reader. They don't like you. They don't like the way you show up, your confidence. Some of them are jealous of your looks. Just how confident you are and educated. The Queen of Swords, Hierophant. Somebody's birthday could be in May. Somebody could also be a Leo. They're jealous of you too. The Star energy. They did spell work over pretty much all the real high priestess. This is like that imaginary beef, you know, but everything's at stake now. Their lives, their health, and they want us to feel bad. They're like, pray for us. No, bitch, we're not praying for you because we know what you did last summer. We know what you did last summer. Justice is here. You didn't know that justice was real? All them deals and conversations that you had with the devil, and you didn't know that karma was real? Most times, a lot of these people don't believe that karma is real. They feel like they can wield things in their favor. They just keep trying until they just get taken out. Quite literally, justice is here. Libra season. This is current energy. Yeah, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Whoever this water sign is, she's done. Left for dead. So now nobody's helping her. This card says exiled, left for dead in the barren mountains. Oh God. Bejikas? What is that? Betelica? Just I can't even pronounce that. Betelgeuse. Oh, I gotta look that up. That's a new SAT word. But this person has been exiled. So this could have been like a little coven, an online little coven, a little online community. They all in on it. They didn't think that you were in on it. Like, bitch, what is going on? Show me this person. This person rushed. Knight of Wands energy. Somebody could be a water sign, fire sign. Somebody's birthday is either in March, November, something like that. This person is crazy. Yeah, all of them are in bad health. I have not seen this many cards in the reverse with this particular deck, and probably since I bought this deck. Like, the energy is so thick, it's so obvious. So the goal was to get you to walk away from something that you do really well, Two of Swords, and confuse you so you wouldn't figure out who was like trying to push you out of the spiritual community. Again, if you're new to the platform, it's almost like these. Let me tell you how I feel in the spiritual community. There's a group of old heads. And when I mean old heads, I mean they've been online for some years. They feel it's their obligation, if you will, to test your spirit, to test your spiritual gangster. So they all kind of collaborate when they see a new kid on the block, and they throw spell work at you, right? To see and test you. Now, if you go away, then that means that you're weak and you're not really a chosen one. This is how they think. Very diabolical, right? So this is what they do. They feel compelled to protect the spiritual community, but they break the rules and they bend like reality to fit their delusions, right? Like as if they've done something right. No, you bitches ain't done nothing right. You're done. The same hell that they tried to create for you is now the one that they're in. This is what the ancestors are saying. Tell me more, Spirit. Somebody is leaving somebody out in the cold. I feel like they all struggling and trying to figure it out. And somebody feels really dumb. Like really dumb. There's one person that feels so dumb, like for falling for this. King of Cups energy and the Lovers. People are mad because people like you. You could be a divine masculine. They could have attacked a divine masculine reader. Wow. Yeah, they did. They attacked a divine masculine reader to try to take his energy. Angry. So these are people that are numbers prone. You know, they look at the numbers, they look at how many followers you have. And it's like somebody didn't like that a masculine reader was blowing up. Clarify this masculine reader. Yeah, it's like they didn't like that. Yeah, look, they went to attack you. Knight of Swords in the reverse because you were the Knight of Swords in the upright and you were speaking the truth. Clarify this masculine reader. King of Cups. Yeah, look, this person was standing up for themselves. So you got the Knight of Swords, air energy. Air energy is about communication. You're speaking the truth. Yeah, look, this shit is getting exposed. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. If you don't get your dumb ass up out of here. So they attacked the masculine. There's a masculine reader. Three of Cups. Okay? That's being celebrated. They didn't like this person, the devil. So they obsessed over this person and tried to do. Somebody could have like did sex magic over an empath, a masculine divine reader. Three of Cups and the devil, the sun. They wanted his light. Show me this person. Show me this person that started it all. The Nine of Pentacles, jealous of your independence and your destiny, basically. So the goal, the deal with the devil, the stipulations, somebody was quite specific. Somebody's like, I want their independence. I really would love the 9 of Pentacles. I really would like their destiny. Well, bitch, you got to get your raggedy, dirty, funky foot ass up. Go wash your ass, okay? Don't use the same washcloth, because the cloth that you have is something we wouldn't wipe our arses with. And get your ass up and get to work. Listen, lazy bum bitch energy is something that we just can't have. You bum ass bitches. Like, you want somebody's destiny so bad. Bitch, get your crummy bummy ass up. You got the nerve to be sitting at your altar trying to make somebody fat. Now you look like you just need to be deflated. And this is not to body shame anybody, but this is what you bitches tried to do. 2 of Wands and a 9 of Pentacles. You were jealous of somebody's independence. See, that's the problem. You got people looking in places they don't need to look. You got people digging in people's spiritual business they don't need to dig in. But now we're going to dig in your ass because you're coming up in collective's energy. Show me the other readers that they attacked. Y'all just went all the way in. Might as well. Everybody's sick and dying anyway. You ain't got a damn thing to lose. This is what the ancestors are telling me. Somebody's ancestors are laughing at this shit because they're not letting up. They're taking you bitches to the grave. They're gonna escort you to the grave. 10 of Swords in the reverse and the moon. You took out a lot of people. So if you saw readers that just disappeared, oh, clarify. Yep. 7 of Cups in the reverse. The illusions have been shattered. If you have readers that just disappeared, it's these groups. It's these people, whoever the hell they are. It's always the raggedy bitches and bums. This could be masculines and feminines. Don't matter. They're like raggedy bum ass bitches. They just sit up and they try to figure out whose destiny can they take. And they don't think that they got to pay for that. Now everybody is sick and can barely walk. This is like gluttony spell backfire. 10 of Swords in the reverse and the moon in the reverse with the 7 of Cups. Heavy illusions. Somebody wanted you to feel like you were losing instead of winning. Like if you just started your platform, maybe you needed to build up your momentum, or maybe there's still knowledge that you're learning because it never stops. But somebody wanted you finished before you started, because they foresaw the 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands in your destiny, that this was your path and they wanted it. The Hangman in the reverse. Somebody sacrificed themselves. Trying to sacrifice you. The 8 of Swords, they're bound. This person is sick. There could be up to 8 people, 9 people, 10 people. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords. There's a lot of people in a group. The Hangman and the 8 of Swords. This person is bound to this. They feel trapped by their decision. Okay, this sounds like a good idea to come up against a Hierophant. Whew, you are the bait. I just heard you're the bait. They fell for it too. Yep, look, I can't make this up. The 5 of Cups. Sadness, grief, depression. Somebody's going through like a mental breakdown. They're trying to talk themselves out of it. Like, this is not happening. This is not real. It's just energy. You know, these are the people that don't believe in the devil, but they always talking to the devil, doing devilish things. Oh, the devil's not real. You know, they taught us that in school. It's not real. Well, now you're about to meet your maker, because it ain't the Most High God that made you. Something dark. You come from something dark. Everybody's maker ain't the same maker. Your dark ass, demonic ass God. Okay. Hell to the no. The Chariot, 4 of Cups. Somebody is sad because they missed an opportunity at life. Clean up your shit. Like, what are you? You in the 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups? Something about memories in the 6 of Cups. What they did. They got exposed. Yeah, they under judgment. There's no way out of this, y'all. It's a whole group of people. So y'all let me know if you start seeing people disappearing out the public eye, it was their asses, okay? The 7 of Pentacles. They put in work, honey. They was doing so much work. Show me all of them. Show me all these people. The 5 of Wands. All in competition with the real Hierophant. 5 of Wands. In competition. Jealous. Angry. Hateful. Mean. Mean-spirited, jealousy, basically. It's like jealousy. You know what's so interesting is like, I made a really big mistake when I first started my platform. I thought, oh, I'm coming into the spiritual community and it's gonna welcome me, right? I had already been through hell, but a lot of people didn't know that, so they threw stuff at me. I'm like, if y'all knew this little shit y'all throwing, I done had people in Cuba and Nigeria throw some of the biggest magic at me. When I got to the platform and they came with their pissy little magic, I was like, girl, if you don't get the hell out the way, I got somewhere to be. I knew my ancestors were calling me, so I didn't really give it any thought. And slowly but surely, I watched people kind of dwindle away. Some of them got the lesson and they recovered, and they just like, okay, bet you really up here to do your thing? Yeah, and I'm not in your way, so don't get in my way. If we're collectively here to do the right thing, then what seems to be the problem? Because people want you to show up how they want you to show up, not how you are, and that's being inauthentic. Nobody's gonna walk around like clutching their pearls over some bullshit ass jinns and demons that I could flick my fingers with like right now and tell the jinn, get the hell up out the way. Or tell the jinn, go attack your ass. They don't like that because that's like pulling rank. So I feel like they needed to drop you down a notch, right? And so I got into this bad habit of shouting out certain people when I first got here. When I tell you they all rejected me, I was like, oh my God, I really like her. She's an amazing reader. Oh, they was saying slick shit. They was coming up in the dream state. And I was like, you bitches are really not of love and light. Like, I sent you love. Do you know my love will love you to death? My love will love the hell out of you. That's how much light I send. So if I send you light and I call that shit back, you're going to feel like you naked in the wilderness. I swear before the Most High God, I will call judgment down on what I just said. Quite literally. See, you don't look like what you've been through, collective. So they think they can come at you any kind of way. You are the bait. I love it. You come meek. You come quiet. They don't know. You got a whole savage shadow side that you just keep caged up. Because if you let her out, then shit and heads are going to roll all over the place. Oh, you got to be careful with people who, when they get upset, they start laughing. Listen, let them laugh, let them mind their own business. But I made a big mistake, y'all. And I ended up getting backlash. Like, they would say little weird shit and it pop up in my dream. And I'm like, really? I liked you. I would wake up disappointed. Be like, oh, well, I guess you a fake ass bitch. Oh, well, I won't be mentioning you again. You know, thinking that you're giving people kind of like, you know, in my way, it was like connecting the soul tribe. I felt like, oh my God, go follow this person. You know, they're a really good reader. Or, oh, go do this. Man, these are some raggedy bitches out here. That's all I'm going to say about that. They fake and they phony. Yeah, look, they did so much. Anything that you do that you got to cover up, your ass don't need to be doing. Two of Swords. Confusion. They want to cover your eyes and put a veil over your eyes so you don't see. And they come out, hey, Soul Tribe. Ten of Cups. You're not Soul Tribe, honey. You're the Diabolicals. You're the Ragamuffins. You're the Mollywoppettes. Because you've been mollywopped in the ethers. Yeah, clarify. In silent competition. Your silence in your competition is not silent, boo. It's loud. Your energy don't lie. Look, Eight of Pentacles. These are people that do the same thing that you do. You are the Hierophant. These are other readers and practitioners, the Eight of Pentacles. And there's competition in the spiritual community. Listen, oh my God. This is so disgusting. Eight of Coins, jealous of your work, want you to walk away, want you to leave, want you to this, want a destiny swap, want to steal your joy, make you fat, make you this, make you that. All the bullshit that they got going on in their life, they wanted it for you, basically. In order to conjure up diabolical shit like this, you are sad, you are depressed, you have no confidence, you're not that bright, you already sick. You just manifested in your own life what you actually are. You came up against somebody that's decent, that's walking judgment. They absolutely attacked a man here and he stood up for himself. This could be a whole bunch of men. The Seven of Pentacles, they put in time, work, and effort. They put in some time. I just heard people look jealous. You got to control it. Whoa. Whoa. 8 of Coins, like jealous of your work, trying to compete with you or be better than you or something like that. This is when you know people don't have authentic natures. Why would you be competing with somebody who's being authentic? Why would you need to compete with their work? It's their work. Certain people read a certain way. You got certain readers that read a certain way. Like I myself, I have my own style. Shit, sometimes I'll break out in a song. Like out the blue. That's me. But I can also appreciate other people and their style of reading. It's not a competition when you're only outdoing yourself. Somebody was too busy trying to outdo you. It's a whole group here. The 8 of Pentacles. These are people that do what you do, watching what you do with the Sun's energy, because this makes you happy. 3 of Cups, you're being celebrated. They didn't like that. Oh, y'all like her? Bitch, if you don't shut up, you don't even like you. Shut up. That'll teach them. You fool. Look at this fool. The fool in the reverse. These people are being exposed for being a group of like fools. Idiots. Idiot savants. Outsmarting themselves. The fool in the reverse. This is destiny swap, man. This is destiny block, hex, and stop. And siphon energy. Repeat. Block, stop, hex, repeat. Stop, siphon energy. Enough that they thought they would put you in this. I just heard suicidal energy. Oh, you bitches went for the goose and the gander. The moon in the reverse. Why would you do a suicide spell on somebody when you got mental illness? You know when that shit backfired? You got so many demons about to jump in and up out of your body and your mind. You must be slow. A suicide spell and you got mental illness? Because this is mental illness. Too focused on somebody else. They didn't like the fact that you were smiling and happy. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. This person's in the 5 of Pentacles, scrubbing, scraping, scraggling, screeching around, the spiritual screets, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Oh no, bitch, it's almost Scorpio season. So when it's Scorpio season, there's a savage side to me that comes out, just quite literally. The gods are backing me because these are raggedy bitches that have been doing it for too long. Now they gotta keep doing it. The deal with the devil keeps you bound, exhausted. Look how the devil then drains your pockets. You gotta go buy stuff, resources. You gotta get your black candles. You gotta go to the great. You just exhausted. You running in circles, exhausted. And you in your last days. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody said you were gonna pass away this year. Oh yeah? Bet. Collective, you absolutely did pass away. And then when you resurrected, these bitches knew they had a problem. They're like, oh my God, please God, what is going on? You're coming up as the King of Pentacles, okay? They were attacking a lot of divine masculines. 4 of Pentacles, trying to harvest off of people. This is a harvesting energy. So you got vampires in the public eye trying to act like they divine and they not. And then the real divine ones come in with the Ace of Wands. Listen, do your homework. Know what you listening to, what you talking about, and what you watching. The Ace of Wands is divine intervention. They wanted your ideas. They wanted your downloads. Somebody's like, oh, if I could get her downloads. Oh my God, if I could get this. Oh, I'm a man. Somebody had money in their hand, in their mind, that wasn't really in their hand yet, and they spent it in their mind. Somebody had spent your whole destiny. Somebody was in their mind thinking about what they was going to do. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, didn't know, woulda, coulda, woulda. Listen, you coming out as the wounded warrior, 9 of Wands. You could have had to whoop 9 little raggedy bitches all at one time. You could have did a matrix move on these bitches and left their heads on the floor. The devil is laughing because this shit is over. The 8 of Wands, communication. What's the 8 of Wands? They want to talk. What they want to talk about? Clarify. Attacking people in the spiritual community, you weird ass bitches. The 5 of Swords. Now they all communicate because they sneaky. They got caught. 8 of Wands, 5 of Swords. They tried to sneak attack. sneak up on these full moons. Figured they rack up enough moon magic and enough full moon cycles, maybe over the course of a year. That's what I just heard. That at some point, something's going to register in your life. Something's going to kick in. I just heard your soul is too strong. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Your soul is too strong. You coming out as the 10 of Pentacles. I can't make this up. Whatever this is, look, 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and a 10 of Coins. This is your purpose. This is your destiny. You've been sent by God. No matter what your following is, no matter how big or small, you could have 10,000 subscribers. You could have 10 subscribers. You could have 123,000 subscribers. It doesn't matter. This is your purpose. 8 of Coins. This is what you're here to do. The 10 of Cups. This connects you to some type of financial wealth and stability. So somebody went and did divination. Yeah, you did. You went and did divination. And they was like, ooh, we need that. Look. I can't make this shit up. The Fool is in the reverse with the 8 of Cups. Somebody was like, ooh, shit, I'm about to take that. Just like that. Now, if you did it that fast, just like that, that means you've done it before. So that means you got a whole bunch of destinies that you got to run back. Not only that, you're going to be judged on all accounts. How much you want to bet? Bet your life. Because your shit is over anyway. You might as well just go on and bet your whole life. That's what you did when you signed that contract with the devil, the Fool in the reverse and the 8 of Cups. They wanted you to walk away. Look, from the Hierophant, bitch, if you don't. I almost threw this damn bell across the road. I swear. One of my ancestors just popped out like bitch. You, listen. Bring it down. Let me bring it down. Bring it down. Calm down, ancestors. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, 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 peasy, easy. I gotta cool down the spirits, y'all. Ooh, my body is hot. These spirits are hot. You bitches about to walk through fire. Eternal fire. Do you understand that? That means you're going to be walking through fire like, ha, ha, ha. Wondering how long your feet going to be burning until you realize that you can't feel your feet no more. That's how long. Eternal fire. Whew. Hell and damnation. The same hell that you created for the Hierophant is the one that you will spend all of eternity in. The ancestors ain't got time for your Rudapoot ass, rigmarole ass, Molly Wops, Beelzebubian, Luciferian, Hashatanian ass energy. You bitches are fried, honey. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is somebody that has higher knowledge, somebody that's on a journey, somebody that is sent by the creator of all things. You went to the devil to talk to the devil about the creator of all things, bitch, then you need to be bound to the devil. Since that's your favorite place to be. Because the Hierophant will always balance it out. You see the scales? You see the new moon cycle? You see the scales? You got to balance out every single new moon cycle, old moon cycle, next moon cycle in spiritual court, and you under judgment for all of them. We listen and we don't judge. No, we don't judge, but the universe is judging your ass. The universe says the scales have to be balanced. You ain't got to believe in karma, but you're going to believe in these scales. You're going to believe in your ass being weighed in spiritual court, and I promise you your ass is not as light as a feather. How much you want to bet? King of Wands energy. I can't make this up. Y'all attacked a divine masculine in the public eye, somebody that you felt was blowing up. You attacked another divine masculine in the public eye. You attacked a Gemini feminine. You attacked a Leo over and over and over because y'all are jealous of her looks, and you're jealous of the way that she does her readings, and you mad about her numbers, and you're mad because she's in the 10 of Pentacles. You absolutely did. The Ace of Wands. You're mad because we all are getting the same downloads. So they tried to block us. Two of Swords. They wanted us to get old, outdated cycles by way of our downloads. Not being able to channel messages, basically. And this shit backfired. Clarify death spells. Show me the whole crew. Didn't I just say clarify death spells? Okay, can we run back the tape? Exhibit A. Can we get somebody to roll back the tape? spiritual stenographers, stop playing in spiritual court, death. I just heard a death to your mind. Somebody wanted a death to your mind, a death to your consciousness, so that you would feel inadequate doing something that is your destiny and your purpose. Now, let me tell you the blessing. This just graduated you. This just got you more spiritual respect in the ethers. Forget the spiritual community. Everybody's on their own journey, different timelines. But the Hierophant, you went up the ranks. You a God. Even when they said that you ain't, keep your feelings out the way. You tried to put smut upon my name? Okay. I just heard they all about to fall off. They got health issues, health problems, gaining weight out of nowhere, blowing up. You like, damn, is she pregnant? No, she got some type of spiritual poisoning, basically. I just heard they were out here thinking they could do anything in your energy. They really was out here like, yeah, we got her energy. Yeah, we got their energy. They betrayed at least 10 readers, 19 readers. Wow. That's a lot of karmic debt, especially when you got readers standing in their power. You know, it's training day. That's what it feels like for the readers. It's training day. They could have even played some type of illusionary game to get other readers to think that it was other people attacking them. 7 of Cups in the reverse. That shit is over. Sending little silent innuendos like, yeah, it's her. You know, to plant a seed so that you think that it's this person attacking you. Somebody's a parasite. Somebody's a parasite. Somebody wanted to rent space in your head. Somebody wanted your mind to decay. Damn, you bitches are dark. I hear all y'all's thoughts. Brainless activity. Yeah? Did I just tell you? 5 of Cups. Sitting up in a somber energy, in a sunken place. You attacked the Hierophant. You went to the devil. You went to the Lord of the Flies. You conjured up Beelzebub. You conjured up some dark ass entity force to get them to attack a Hierophant. And the Hierophant is sitting out here in gratitude like, oh, what an amazing test that was. What a nice test of pure, genuine love. Listen, the Hierophant sent everybody a thank you note. Dear, you know, wannabe comrades, okay? Seemingly allies, you fake bitches. I just want to send a thank you note to say thank you. I didn't know just how powerful I was, but I'm so glad you did that. Ain't that something? When your enemy becomes a blessing. Oh, thank you. Listen. Judgment. Some shit is coming about the grave. Something's coming about the ground. Whatever y'all conjured up, it wants to take you with them. And it will. Yep. I wish I had better news, but I don't. But I feel like you kind of knew the chance that you were taking. But I feel like you didn't think that the Hierophant was going to survive. It's like, oh, this bitch will be dead this year. We don't care. They expected for you to be gone. Yeah. Judgment and the 5 of Cups. Wow. Yeah, now the shit is real. Clarify, Holy Spirit, the Hierophant. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I just tell you? The 4 of Swords. Look. Somebody's exhausted. So this is what they wanted for you. If they were doing this to you, they wanted you sick and not to be able to show up to work for the Most High. See, YouTube is the outlet. That's the platform. But working for the Most High God trumps all of it. Even if you weren't in the public eye and you were just somewhere being of God's work, which is, it don't stop. Even when this camera goes off, there's work outside of this platform that the High Priestess is responsible for. So they didn't want you to be well. They wanted you depressed. They wanted you to feel like you were under judgment. Who gave you bitches this authority? You got self-initiated, vainglorious energy, very vain energy. Who gave you bitches the authority? Nobody's respecting your authority. Sit, 4 of cups. I mean, what is this here? Yeah, this here. 4 of swords. 5 of cups, sadness, judgment. Somebody got death angels just standing around their ass waiting to take their ass right into the same grave that they dug for you. The 8 of Pentacles. Something about your work. These are people, this is workplace drama. Say the drama for your mama, but your mama don't even want to be associated with your shenanigans. Your shitty, satanic ass shenanigans, man. Clarify what's going on here, Holy Spirit. Yeah, the 4 of Wands. This is like spiritual community energy. This is like celebration. This is like, you know, like, yeah, this is like celebration. 4 of Wands. They wanted to, somebody wanted to cancel your love. Like, somebody didn't want you to be happy at home. 4 of Wands is foundation, the lovers. Whoever you are, you love what you do because you're in alignment with your passion. You do this well. The 8 of Pentacles and the lovers. Yep. They don't like the fact that you speak the truth. This is an attack. This is an ambush. The 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Somebody's intent was to keep stabbing until you just went down for the count. Somebody could have even said, why won't you die already? The 10 of Swords, when somebody realized you were still alive, somebody like, oh shit. Yeah, look, it's over. These are permanent endings, y'all. These are permanent endings. Somebody's getting news about their health. You got the 10 of Swords and you got the World and you got Judgment, 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords. It smells like a funeral to me, and I just got to keep it real. But somebody was planning your funeral. That's the catch. Not knowing that every single detail that they put into planning a funeral for you, chosen one, that they were really planning their own death. Damn. They made a deal with the devil. Came up against the High Priestess, the 3 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. The High Priestess collaborates with nature. 3 of Pentacles is collaboration. The High Priestess is intuition. Hierophant energy. Yeah. It took a whole bunch of them together to try to get this done because they're really not that smart. They did it for the money. 5 of Pentacles. If you're sitting up on a platform right now and you're a spiritual teacher, self-initiated, or whatever you deem yourself to be, and you're in it for the money, you might as well run. This ain't for you. This spiritual community is not for the weak. Because real hierophants, real high priestess know that the universe always blesses. That's nothing that we need to focus on. Although you have to be responsible, right? There's common sense when it comes to that. But what I mean by that is not in an obsessive way. Oh, let me go up here because I need to make this money. No, you need to take the downloads. Like, if we got to tell you that that's the order of things, you're not certified. You're not chosen, and you're doing it for the wrong reason, which is why you're in the 5 of doggone Pentacles. So you attack somebody for their abundance. This is greedy energy. This is devil energy. This is like King and Queen of Pentacles in a reverse. We'll do anything for money type energy. So anything is what you now will have to do in the 10 of Swords and Judgment and 5 of Cups. Yeah, your shit is done. Some shit that backfired real bad. 5 of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. 10 of Swords down for the count. You were supposed to abandon your High Priestess energy. And that didn't happen. Yeah, that wasn't in the cards for you. You didn't give a damn. Emperor energy. Attacking a lot of masculines in the public eye too. The Hanged Man. Trying to change how people see you is what I just heard. The Hanged Man is about perception. 6 of Pentacles and equal give and take. There is somebody in the public eye that could be watching somebody else in the public eye, and this person likes you, and somebody's mad about that. Okay, this is what happens when bitches go pulling cards and divination on readers that they don't need to be worried about, unless the person shows up in your energy. Unless they show up in your energy. Because once somebody shows up in your energy, they are giving you permission to be in their energy and open up a door. It's really simple. Spiritual law is a very simple, easy thing to follow for those people that understand it and that hold high regard to their job. You hold source in high regard. You are mandated. This ain't no punk ass shit, man. It's not when you turn the camera off, you take off the high priest. No, you always the high priestess. These are actors. These are bitches that are bad actors, man. Casting illusions in Seven of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles, they're jealous. They're in the Five of Pentacles, you in the Nine of Pentacles. So it's something that you're creating. Whatever you're doing is working. Keep doing it. There's a masculine here, okay, that's in the public eye. I feel like you're a new reader. I feel like you're doing well for yourself, and you got people watching you. And then you got feminines in the public eye as well. Like somebody was trying to like change the way people saw you. For them not to like you, watch you, like your video, comment, something like that. I feel like the people that they convinced have the biggest test. Because why aren't you thinking for yourself? You don't know who somebody is? Well, she said, who the hell is she? My thing is this. 9 times out of 10, can't none of these bitches tell you nothing to your face. They sitting up breathing hard, can't breathe because of some shit they done conjured up that's now stuck to their bodies. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Weirdos. Yeah, the Three of Swords in the reverse. These are bitter, bitter ass people. People with blocked heart chakras need to go fix their heart chakra before you decide to offer yourself to people and say that you care about people in a spiritual way. You're in this for the wrong reasons. The Five of Pentacles, you care more. Child, if you don't get your dumb ass up out of here, the moon. The moon and the Three of Swords. Somebody's hiding sickness. Three of Swords in the reverse and the Four of Swords, they're hiding sickness. They're acting like they not sick. They don't want nobody to know. It's out here, the moon and the Three of Swords in the reverse. They're really unhealed. They're really bitter. This is somebody that has a lot of anger in their heart with the Three of Swords in the reverse. It's like somebody stays in a dark energy. It's just not healthy. It'll eat you up. It'll eat you alive. Yeah, Three of Swords in the reverse. It's like bitterness, anger. Like the universe could have told these people, like, you need to get over this. Show me these people. How many people in the spiritual community did this? Show me all of them. How many? How many are still alive? There's 3 at a minimum, at least, okay? They were having a good time doing this, y'all. We need to know. As judgment comes down on that ass, we need to know they were having a wonderful time. Do you hear me? They were having a good time with the Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands. Somebody wanted recognition. Somebody wanted to be seen for the wrong reasons. Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. They wanted to redirect all this attention that you're getting for doing a good job. Like High Priestess, you really need to know that you do a good job. Again, I don't give a damn if you got 3 followers. Them 3 people are your assignment. That's how I see it. Those are the people that are on your assignment. Whatever it is, you intimidate these people by way of your knowledge and your gifts. The Three of Cups, oh, they were celebrating this. The Ten of Cups, that they were about to take your Ten of Cups and your Ten of Pentacles. You know, when you see the Ten of Cups, you know the Ten of Pentacles is soon to follow suit. It's a package deal. They wanted your destiny, basically, because you are the star. You're meant to be the star. You got people like, oh, you the star? Yeah. Okay. Hi. Yeah. It's just the way it is, man. Shit, man. Raggedy bitches. Oh, let me burn some sage because I feel like these bitches are just dirty. I don't want their souls to rub off on me, their essence. Just back it up, spirits, please. Let me call on my spirits. They're just dirty. They're dusty. They're dirty. They've hurt a lot of people, y'all. They've done this to a lot of people. A lot. They ran into you and ran into a brick wall. This new spiritual community, high vibrational, you might as well just go on and back out gracefully. Don't touch these new ones. We have elevated to a level that we didn't even know existed. We like, damn, is that what all this was about? You know, right when things was starting to get good, they started sending you spiritual attacks. You're like, damn. I remember sitting back and I was like, something good is about to happen. I was at the gym like, something good is about to happen. Because I could feel the evil eye, the illusions, the projection. I said, something good is about to happen. Here, y'all get y'all a little bit of sage, okay? Purchase it by way of Etsy affiliate program on the shop if you want to. If not, just get you some sage. Stay up on your spiritual hygiene. That's always a good thing. I highly recommend it. The Seven of Cups, creating illusions, gossip, slander, projections. They could have been projected through tarot. Weird bitches. Y'all weird. We don't give a damn about you. Because look, collective, this is what's coming up. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Some of these people lost their gifts, y'all. Temperance and the Hierophant. I cannot make this out. I mean, make this up. Somebody trying to make it out. Somebody could be trying to make it out. The Hierophant and Temperance. The goal was to take on this essence, to take on this aura, the Hierophant and Temperance energy, to balance something out, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, to be the one that is being celebrated. You know, this is the thing. When you come into the spiritual community or any community, no matter where you go, some things are in divine timing. 9 times out of 10, things are in divine timing. So let's just use somebody as an example. Let's just say you see somebody and they're at the top of their game. They're in the Ten of Pentacles, the Star, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant energy, Temperance energy, and you know, they're thriving. They're in their destiny. And you're in the Five of Pentacles. That's a test of your integrity. That's a test of your soul. Because if something starts to move around in you and you get jealous of somebody because they're going to the next level, you need to sit with yourself and you need to search yourself and you need to figure out, where is that at? What is this? Why can't I be happy for somebody else or just not feel anything at all? If you can't be happy for somebody, just don't feel anything at all. But hatred, that's a whole nother diabolical choice by way of your tarnished character. That's a whole nother level. You chose hate over somebody that is coming in love. Yeah, you got problems. Big ones. I'm going to be honest. I don't feel sorry for these people at all. I have no remorse at all. What I'm seeing that they've done, I don't have no remorse at all. They've hurt a lot of people. A lot of readers, a lot, y'all. These are readers that were going through ascensions. You know, ascension process is a very sensitive time. It's like trying to catch you when you're spiritually vulnerable, you know, so that you don't ascend to your highest good. This is like playing God. Trying to be somebody's God, trying to dominate, and you can't even get yourself in alignment where you're delivered from jealousy and anger, and they feel like it's like their right to do it. It's crazy business. So I will see y'all in the next reading. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into this, but I'm going to put it on my other platform, Divine High Priestess Activated, where we talk about the High Priestess who has been activated, right? There's a lot of good things coming in for the collective. There's a lot of celebrations. There's a lot of good support. There's a lot of good people coming up. There's a lot of people thriving. There's a lot of people using their gifts. That's the way you do it. That's how you work together. This is not a master-slave energy. Somebody wanted masters and slaves. That's the energy that I'm picking up. Like, oh, I'm going to dominate your energy. Because somebody is very comfortable. They've done this before. They've done this before. And so they knew, somebody knew without a doubt, oh, I'm about to sign this deal with the devil. This is going to work. Now they could be low on money. You know, spell work to this level takes a lot of money. If they reached out to practitioners, I think I'm going to do 2 extended readings. I'm going to do one over at Divine High Priestess Activated, and I'm going to do one in the memberships at this platform. Because I want to dig into the people that they worked with. We're calling judgment down on all of them. And then we're going to surrender it and let the Most High just take it from there. The universe is already aware. That's what I just heard. So this is the message. Take it as it resonates. I love y'all. I will see you. Thank you for the thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.